Chicago Sky fans, y'all need to be very, very careful in this moment. You need to be very, very careful. It looks like Angel Reese wants out, y'all. Angel Reese seems to be looking for a way out of the dumpster fire that is the Chicago Sky. And I got to be honest with you, I don't blame her.
The Chicago Sky are falling apart, and things aren't getting any better. First-year head coach Tyler Marsh, who came in with high hopes after his time with Las Vegas, has officially hit his limit.
And a lot of people are, calling out Angel Reese right now. And I think we are in a world where, when it comes to Angel Reese, everything is under a microscope. And I think there are a lot of people that want to look at everything as a negative when it comes to her. Just like at the same time, it's the same thing with all these players. Like, everything stars do is going to be under a microscope. So, for me anyway, this isn't the most serious thing in the world. But a lot of people were pointing out that Angel Reese did not show up to Cambridge.
With his team struggling at a disappointing 8-23 record, one of the worst the franchise has ever seen, Tyler Marsh didn't hold back. As rumors swirl that star player Angel Reese has mentally checked out, Marsh delivered a harsh reality check. He didn't just call out the team's lack of effort, he pointed to a deeper problem, a broken culture that's been eating away at what was once a proud organization.
Pick on Angel Reese that I'm sure will trigger a bunch of people.
Let's hear your take.
But I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit.
Man, as much as I want to disagree with Jason, man, but I got to admit, I think you're right. And I want to disagree with him so bad.
Tyler Marsh thought he was stepping into a promising rebuild. After helping lead the Las Vegas Aces to back-to-back titles in 2022 and 2023, the 36-year-old coach signed a multi-year deal in Chicago, hopeful about building around young stars like Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. But what he walked into was far from what he expected: a poorly built roster, a locker room still damaged by the last regime, and a supposed franchise player who seems unwilling to push through tough times.
What's up with Angel Reese, man? There's a pattern with this whole injury thing. Okay, first of all, she has a back injury and she's been gone for quite some time. But the report says is day to day. It's been more than a week. Okay, day to day is literally day to day. So, okay, sometimes it feels good, sometimes a little worse. Okay, let's just monitor it. But it should be good enough to play at any moment. That's what day to day is.
The breaking point came during Marsh's press conference following another embarrassing loss. This time, a 38-point blowout to the Seattle Storm. When pressed about his team's lack of effort and discipline, particularly in the face of mounting rumors about Reese's mysterious back injury and her absence from team activities, Marsh finally let loose with the kind of honesty that cuts through organizational politics like a knife through butter.
Three of our starters are out, and so yes, it's got something to do with that. But like I spoke last game, it's your will and ability to compete. It's something that you always have the ability to do, no matter who's on the roster, no matter who's suiting up. I think that we showed that today. I was very proud, very, very proud of our effort today. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. We had 8 players going into it. One we just signed 7 days ago. So it's tough to get everyone up to speed at the same time. But we came into today with the message of commit and compete. That's been our motto all year.
We have to be better, across the board, Marsh said, his voice tight with frustration as he watched his reputation unravel in real time. We need to be more focused, more locked in, and execute the game plan way better than we have been. At the end of the day, there has to be a real desire to win, and right now, that's just not there consistently.
18 to 20 turnovers and giving up 25 points off these turnovers.
Yeah, it's never an excuse. The proof is in the details of what's been the difference in our wins and losses, and a lot of it turns into the ability to take care of the ball. And so it's never an excuse. Teams bring pressure. You got to handle the pressure. And so but our locker room is full of professional basketball players. So they understand the importance of it. It's just a matter of doing it.
If you're enjoying the coverage, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, Angel Reese. The player expected to lead this franchise has been noticeably absent since July 29th. While she's officially listed with a back injury, there's been no clear diagnosis, no set timeline for return, and the timing feels more than a little questionable. But it's not just the missed games. Reese hasn't been involved with the team at all. She skipped key team activities and even chose not to travel for critical matchups, including a recent game against the Indiana Fever. When asked about the situation, Marsh chose his words carefully, clearly frustrated but keeping things diplomatic. She wants to be out there. She's a competitor, a fighter, a winner, he said, classic coach speak when you're not allowed to publicly call out your star. It's tough for her not to be with her teammates, but we want her to be fully healthy before she returns.
But if we're going to be honest, we've seen everybody else that's injured. We've seen their injury. And we have also had updates and heard stuff about their injury. We've seen Caitlin injury. We've seen Nafisa injury. We've seen Breonna Stewart injury. We've seen Ryan Howard injury. We've seen Jordan Canada injury. We've seen Kate Martin like last night get injured. Like, we've seen a lot of these injuries. We've seen Eric McDonald. We've seen Sydney Colson. We've seen and we've gotten updates. We didn't see Angel injury. We haven't heard no updates or anything.
Angel Reese seems healthy enough to stay active on social media and make public appearances, but not healthy enough to stand by her teammates during the toughest stretch of their season. This is the same player who posted a vague, in due time, message online while her team was falling apart on the court. The same player linked to the locker room tension that reportedly played a role in Kennedy Carter's exit. And the clearest sign of her lack of commitment? While her teammates are grinding through an 8-game losing streak with no playoff hopes left, Reese hasn't even been on the bench, choosing to rehab on her own, away from the team. It's worth noting, she played 32 minutes in her last game on July 29 against Washington. That makes it hard to believe her injury is serious enough to keep her from being present, unless she simply doesn't want to be.
Making her money and stat padding, but she can't handle losing. I should have known. It's the same pattern with her. Last year she had a wrist problem. This year she got a back problem. Next year what it's going to be? Lord knows what it's going to be. But all her 5 million followers that badly voted for her to be on the WNBA All-Star team, please don't try to convince us that quitting is the way to go, because it is not. Quitting is unacceptable. She quit on Unrivaled because her team was losing. She quit on Maryland. You get me? And I'm pretty sure she would have quit on LSU if they wasn't stacked.
One of the most revealing parts of this whole story ties back to the Kennedy Carter situation from the offseason. Carter, who led the Sky in scoring last year with 17.5 points per game, was suddenly let go after reports of locker room issues. What's really interesting is a cryptic social media post from Carter after her release, where she talked about consistently making layups, a clear jab at Angel Reese, who had one of the worst layup shooting percentages in the league last season at just 42.4%. Carter's departure was supposed to fix the team's culture problems, but it's becoming clear she wasn't the issue, she was just a symptom. The real problem seems to be a franchise player who felt threatened by a teammate's success and may have helped push out the team's top scorer. Now, with Carter gone and Reese mysteriously absent, the Sky have lost 10 of their last 11 games and are scoring less than 70 points per game during this rough stretch. The irony here is hard to miss. Carter, once labeled the locker room problem, is now thriving as a free agent and even taking shots at the team that let her go. Meanwhile, Reese, the player the team built around, has basically walked away when her team needs her the most.
Angel Reese is the problem, the Chicago Sky. And I've been telling you this since last year. You're not going to win a championship the way that they're playing right now. I don't care if they have Nafisa on the team, Breonna Stewart, or even Aja on the team. If you play your offense through Angel Reese, you're never going to win a championship. Never. Never. Her way of playing already proved that the Chicago Sky will never win that way. They changed coaches. They changed players. They even traded draft picks. 2 years in, there's no improvement. Actually, they got worse.